That's all right, I can hear you.
Yeah, I just wanted to point out to just now you mentioned on the operation, because my company is quite special. Projects, when you do projects, you have tasks, it's all one-time tasks. Or you have service desk, it's customer coming in. But when it comes to operation, these tasks are routine. So actually, I thought of using this service desk on our agencies on operations, which the task is weekly. So they have these vessels come, or this whatever task that you have, it spins off a few routine tasks every week. It will be on Monday you do this, Wednesday you do this, Friday you do this. But if you are talking just now, you mentioned that you put the task in. Yes, but if you're going to do this, you need to do it every week. You need to put in one task, and it's very tedious. But if you are talking about operation, it should be something like routine. So it will be next week. It comes in, it's automatically in the task again. So now this thing is not there. But I just wanted to because he mentioned that this you can put it in manufacturing line or whatever. But it's a little bit different because once it comes to operations, things should be stable and it should be routine. Every week, Monday prepare manifest. Or not manifest, but I mean prepare something. Wednesday you prepare something. Friday you prepare something. That's the thing that I just want to say. If Jira can come up with an operation, that would be. Then I can. I mean, there might be some use cases. Yeah.
There are already marketplace plugins available for that. Okay, which is like I don't remember the exact name, like scheduler.
Yeah.
Which you can actually templatize your different tasks and even schedule in terms of the frequency when you can create. Yeah, there is a marketplace plugin for that.
Okay. Yeah, because when he mentioned operations, like I mean, if it can like once we put in one task, it automatically generates everything out. That's a real operation. That is real operation. Yeah.
Jira Service Desk is basically for operations management. But within operations, there are two kinds of operations. One, what customer comes, and the other one is planned maintenance activities, what you would like to do yourself.
Yeah.
So that both are actually goes as a single input to your teams. And auto scheduler, I don't remember the exact name, but there is a plugin which will allow you to do that.
Okay. But if there's a ready-made Jira operation, that will be.
Yeah, I don't think there's anything productized as yet, but that's exactly why we have a lot of these add-ons, right? It's because people see that need, they fill it. That's why that marketplace is there. That's why even if you need to go above and beyond that and do something probably through one of the partners and have a customized extension, those APIs, those documents are available. And quite often those will end up back in the marketplace as well.
We did one for a customer.
Yeah, perfect. And over time, maybe at some point, some of them might be productized. I know a couple have. But I think by and large, we like to leave that as a separate marketplace community. Let people closer to the need innovate on those solutions and just give them a pathway to doing that.
Yeah, I think that's a good strategy adopted by Atlassian. It's actually they make the core engine strong and powerful, but at the same time lightweight. Imagine if you buy Jira, then there's so many functions. It becomes very bloated. Then it also becomes very expensive.
Yeah. Well, think of, I'm not going to say the actual product name. Certain document management tools that have lots of features that you never use. You just want to bold, italicize. Yeah. You don't need the raft of other things that are there. You're paying for that, right? Because they engineered that into the product. So that's actually a really good point. There are also arguments to be made for why we want to keep Jira a little more lean and then allow you to add on the things that you need versus over-productizing too much.
Well, I just want to share a little bit about that. Usually operations, you have scheduled activity, but there's also often in operations where there are unplanned activity, like outages. So the useful thing is like when we use Agile method to do that, we do have this planned one that, like I said, we use a thing that schedules the task and puts in the sprint. You can use, there's really many others out there you can try. Even Script Runner can do it if you want. That's one of the very common plugin where must not have scripted. But you can do that. And then when in a week, it's the same as Agile. You know how much time you have, how much work you can do. And then sometimes there are things that come in like emergency tasks. And then you can then use it to plan how much time and move tasks around. That's the beauty of Agile. So you you don't need something special. You just need something to just, like, for example, generate those tasks for you. But what you need to do is manage all these things that's coming in as your week goes on. Yeah.